Buried deep within the dark sand of a 2,000-year-old shipwreck, divers uncovered a heavy, geometric lump of metal. It looked completely out of place, less like an ancient artifact, more like a modern machine. In the 1st century BC, human engineering was supposedly restricted to stone, wood, and basic metal. This was an era of simple tools, not complex interlocking components. This is the Antikythera Mechanism. Looking closely at this corroded fragment, you can see the geometric outlines of a mechanical device, a precision instrument manufactured 2 millennia before the Industrial Age. Its presence in the ancient Mediterranean breaks the accepted timeline of human progress. It is a single object that exists in direct contradiction to everything we have been taught about the capabilities of the ancient world. The search began in 1900, in the dangerous deep waters off the rocky coast of Antikythera. A crew of sponge divers, working in heavy canvas suits and copper helmets, were exploring the Mediterranean floor when they stumbled onto the wreck of a massive Roman ship. For 2 years, the divers pulled up exactly what you would expect to find in a Roman wreck: classical bronze and marble statues. But mixed in with the art was a calcified, greenish lump of bronze. It looked like a piece of worthless ocean debris, and it sat ignored in a museum courtyard for months because it appeared to be nothing more than a rock. The artifact remained a mystery until the corrosion finally began to flake away, exposing internal structures that would challenge our entire understanding of the ancient world. As the artifact dried out and naturally cracked open, the stone-like exterior fell away to reveal a core of bronze that should not have existed in the 1st century BC. With quiet focus, deep inside the fragment were precision-cut triangular teeth, carved into the bronze with microscopic accuracy. X-rays confirmed this wasn't an isolated wheel. The interior housed a dense, interlocking network of over 30 gears, designed to spin in perfect coordination. By counting the exact teeth on each wheel, researchers realized builders physically encoded mathematical ratios into the bronze. This use of complex differential gearing proves that ancient engineers had mastered the mechanics of motion centuries before we believed it was possible. Now that we understand the complexity of the gears, we can define what this machine was. It was a specialized analog computer, a device built to track and calculate celestial time cycles. By turning a single hand crank on the side, the gear train would calculate the precise future positions of the sun, moon, and known planets. It even featured a dedicated dial that could predict the exact dates of lunar and solar eclipses decades in advance. Ancient engineers had found a way to take the mathematical laws of the solar system and lock them inside a small, portable box of bronze. When you look at the history of technology, the Antikythera Mechanism is a massive anomaly. This level of mechanical complexity completely vanished, and similar gearwork didn't reappear in Europe for over 1,000 years until the invention of medieval clocks. This gap leaves us with a difficult question. Was this device the work of a single, forgotten genius? Or was it a standard tool from a widespread era of technology that was systematically destroyed? We know that during times of war or collapse, bronze instruments were often melted down to be reused for weapons. The knowledge required to build them could be lost in a single generation. This machine only survived because it sank to the bottom of the sea, where it was protected from human hands for 2,000 years. It makes you wonder how much other technology has been lost to time and what else is still waiting in the dark.